Daryl, I congratulate you on your well-deserved retirement.
Not sure if we can describe Daryl in one word or not. The way I'd probably describe Daryl as being helpful.
Approachable.
Steady.
He's very much about being punctual, on time, start a meeting on time, end on time or before, but don't drag on, don't do a lot of small talk. And from time to time, my style is to do a little small talk.
The two that I think of immediately are loyal and a strong dedication to whatever he does.
Decent.
We could always trust you to do what was right, and you were honest, and you were straightforward, and you didn't beat around the bush. You said it exactly the way it was. You cared for your customers, and you cared for your shareholders, and you cared for the team members.
He's just he's got a very even temperament. He's steady, he's reliable, and I think because with those kind of qualities, never gets too upset, never gets too excited.
One word to describe Daryl: tightwad.
So Daryl's first day of work here, I was probably celebrating my Barbie country camper. Yeah.
I was in kindergarten. I was really mad at Mrs. Sigmund because she took my carpet square away. I couldn't take a proper nap.
During your tenure, I have enjoyed doing business with you and MainSource Bank. Your vision, your fairness, and your friendship has always been appreciated.
I remember the first time I saw Daryl Tressler was when he walked into the boardroom as a young commercial loan officer. And I was just as young as he was. And he had the knowledge and ability to be there, and I didn't. But years passed, and we both learned a lot of things.
I'd say Daryl's impacted me over the years, probably as again, a role model out there, somebody to look up to.
Daryl's just such a great banker. I've had the opportunity to know Daryl both as a customer of the bank, but also as on the board. And he's just so knowledgeable at what he does that you could just always count on him giving you the right information and that you needed to make decisions.
I'm wondering how long it's going to be before we stop getting mail with Daryl Tressler's name on it.
Another 43 years.
Yeah, right.
I think Daryl will bring or leave a legacy that is one of never forgetting that we're a community bank, first of all. He's been with the bank for so long that he remembers when we were very small, but as we've grown, he's continued to remind us that we should never forget our roots, that we are a community bank first.
My favorite memory of Daryl is many years ago when we dressed up for Halloween, the whole main office lobby dressed up as characters from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And Daryl was Yukon Cornelius. And we just had a lot of fun doing that, and it was a great team building experience.
To share the favorite memory of Daryl probably goes back to years ago. We used to have golf outings, and so we would every week go out and play golf, and there would be kind of a competition, you might say, out there, and I went out there to play golf to have fun. And so it wasn't very competitive, but Daryl would always joke around, and we just have fun with the situation.
I think Daryl's had a tremendous impact on the community. He's been very active and very supportive of everything in the community, whether it be the Hospital Foundation, the United Fund, the Community Foundation. He's very supportive of all the community events. He's been a leader within the community. He's very visible in the community. He's been active with community leaders. So when people think of Daryl, they think of MainSource, and they think of all the community activities that he's been involved in.
Daryl, I want to thank you for the opportunity to know you both as a banker, but also as a friend. We first met over 35 years ago, and you were kind enough to lend a young veterinarian his first business loan. So I want to thank you for that relationship and wish you the best in your retirement.
When I think about Daryl, there are quite a few neat things that have occurred over the course of time that I've worked with him. And being newer to the community, I came to Greensburg in 2008, So really not knowing the community, the people in the community. One of the first things I remember about Daryl is I came to rely on him to help me understand the community.
Daryl, it's been a pleasure working with you over these years. Wish you the very best as far as the next chapter of your life. I know this past 30, 40 years have went very fast, but enjoy it. And it's been a pleasure working with you, and don't be a stranger.
I've told Daryl this before, and maybe I'll say it to you now, Daryl. I think you're one of the most talented bankers that I've worked with. You've had a great career, and you really are a good banker. And that's something else I've come to appreciate, because many times he would be a person that I would go to and ask, an opinion to maybe corroborate a thought or a feeling that I had, or an opinion I had, or to bounce an idea off of, or maybe challenge me if I wasn't going down the right direction. I wanted him to be able to tell me if he thought otherwise.
Daryl, I'd like to thank you for bringing me to MainSource a little over 7 years ago. You've been a great mentor to me. I think you've been a tremendous asset for the bank. You've always been there for me, encouraged me, led me to where I am today. So thank you for everything you've done for me and for the bank.
Thanks, Daryl.
Daryl, I want to thank you very much for the friendship that we've had over the number of years. I've known your family and your father forever, cannot remember not knowing them, and I think you've been a real asset to the community. You've worked with me on several different fundraisers, and I've been a real asset there also, and I think you'll continue to be an asset in the community, and I value our friendship highly.
Congratulations, Daryl. Thank you for all your years of service and for everything that you taught me through your years.
Congratulations, Daryl, and thank you so much for setting such a wonderful example to so many employees and for making a difference in my life personally. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Daryl. Thank you very much for hiring me. It's been a pleasure getting to know you and learn from you, and I look forward to hearing more about your endeavors outside the bank as you move forward.
Congratulations there, DT. Had a really great time working with you the last few years. Best of luck and enjoy everything in retirement.
Best wishes, Daryl. Hope your time outside of the bank and your next chapter is as successful as the 43 years you've had here at MainSource and Union Bank. Congratulations.
From the Barron family to the Tressler family, we really appreciate and are honored to have been a part of the team that you were on and that I was on at MainSource. God bless you, my friend, and I hope to see you over these years of retirement.
Daryl, I think the thing that I've valued the most has just been how gracious you have been. You were to me when I first came in, and how you have been throughout my tenure here with the company.
Congratulations on a job well done. Have a happy, healthy retirement.